What's up, YouTube? This is your host, King Geo, in the house. Well, I gotta say, the last book, or the last episode of Ghost Book 2 with Tariq, it was awesome. I'm gonna dive into the things that I think is going to happen. You guys, please put in the comments below, see what you guys think is going to happen. But before we go any further, if you've not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Subscribe to that channel, hit that bell, and we'll notify you when I, King Geo, upload a video. And one of the reasons that I do want to say in a short, concise way is that the reason that I have not been in YouTube so long is because YouTube was shysting me. At one point, after I was doing Omi and stuff like that, I had over 4,000 views, and I was making good money, not with the Omi stuff, other than Omi, because Omi was giving me nothing of revenues, but other videos that I was doing that you guys were contributing to, as far as watching them. And I got hit with a used content when I was doing a Ralphie Ray comedy show. I said that that I was using his content. I just put a video on it, so they gave me a strike and they demonetized me. And when they did that, I just lost interest, because they should have explained to me what used content meant, which now I know what it meant, but they weren't specific with me. They didn't even give me a chance to nothing. So when they demonetized me, that kind of took my thrive away. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. So I was trying to make good money, and my subscription was going up. So please, guys, look at my videos. If you don't like them, tell me what you want. I'll put them on. But I'm gonna keep on doing my videos. I want to be as consistent as I was before. So now, without any further ado, let's go back to the Tommy thing. So we all saw the last episode, right? We all saw the last episode, right? That it was the bomb. We saw something that that I didn't expect it to happen the way that it happened, but it did. But two things happened in there. Two things happened. Tommy came in, and Tubert came in.
Hey, Tosh.
And Tommy already said that he's not going to help. And there's a lot of people saying that Tariq's going to go to Tommy's show. No, he's not. He wouldn't go to Tommy's show, because that would make no sense. Everybody has their own show. That's one of the reasons they gave them a show, is that they're going to identify themselves with each other. Now Tommy's in Chicago, he's doing his thing. New York think he's dead, and so forth. I think he'll help him in a certain amount. But the boy that came out through, Hayden was the boy that came and pulled him through. And I think the boy that took his car, I think he's gonna have to do something. A lot of people on one video said that by him taking Tariq's car, they're gonna think that that's Tariq and then kill him. I don't think so. I think he's gonna hook up with Tariq, gonna get some of Tariq's friends or his friends that he knows in the inside and the out. We still got friends out there. It's going to do something. It's going to do something. I mean, it's just a matter of time that the Tejada's die, all of them, and Morales, Effie. But the other scenario also could be he could go and take his father's footsteps and work with the FBI. He may not fall in love with the lady, but he could go back to the FBI and say, you know what? If you don't give me a RICO act, and I don't get no jail time, no nothing, my records are expunged, I will give you what you want. I'll give you from the head to the toe. I mean, maybe bigger than what you think. That's another scenario. That could happen. But I do not see Ghost coming back in any way, shape, or form as people have speculated. I just don't see it. It makes no sense. You may see him probably as a ghost that comes and talks to Tariq. But as far as to defend him, then that would mean that his death was moot. It means that he faked his death, which that wouldn't surprise me, so he can get out of the limelight and come back and help his son. That's a possibility too. And he helped his son incognito, because probably. I mean, Ghost still had power. He still had juice out there before he died. And like I said, Maybe he put his death, he faked his own death so people can leave him alone. And they think he's dead and he's enjoying whatever money he has in some island or country that don't extradite. And he's doing well. And if he's doing well, maybe he'll come back with this news and he help his son out. And two peas in a pod. Because Ghost did what he did, but Ghost was a smart man. Ghost was a businessman. He knew what he was doing. It was Tom that was dressing up when Tom used to get his flare-ups and used to do fucked up shit. But you gotta give credit to the white boy, because the white boy did come back. And mind you, that lady's right-hand man called Hayden to let him know that he was gonna get chopped up. So beware from him that he too may betray her, and he goes with Tariq. Because not Tariq is gonna need a new crew. The only one that he can trust now is Hayden, and if that guy comes from the other side, you gotta trust him because he warned you. He could have just let you die, but it was a man. He said, "You got me the passport. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hit you up like this." So you gotta appreciate that. It's like like the Scarface movie. Tony Montana killed the police officer. He said, "You ain't no cop." Huh? I said, "Well, what do we do with Chewy? Chewy, do you want a job?" "Yeah, man. Okay, Chewy, you got a job." Same thing. You want a job? That's what's gonna happen. But with the Tejada and that lady, the lady doesn't have that much clout in the States. Okay, because it was her fiance that had it, but she doesn't have that clout. She needs Monet to move her product, and Monet needs those kids to move her product. Because without them, they ain't nothing. Without them, that lady is nothing. But like I said, she has nothing here in the States. She doesn't know anybody in the States to move her product until she got a hold of these 3 stooges or 4 stooges and told them, "You do my drugs or you die." And the one thing I don't understand, Effie is jaded, because when she came out to jail, she was asking, "What about us?" So in her mind, she still think that Tariq was going to give her a chance. And it's true. How could he trust her? When he gave her a simple mission, which is to do one thing. I understand the deal. You have to. She saw it. Effie saw it in a way. I have to kill this girl because this girl is going to talk. All right. And Tariq saw it. No, we just let her go. She's not going to say anything. Well, she probably wasn't going to do anything because she didn't know much. But Effie didn't do that. Effie wanted to kill the girl. I understand Effie's the rough one and stuff like that, but sometimes there are things you don't do. You gotta follow the boss's order, because at times that's gonna save you. And Tariq's been in the game for such a long time. He's learned from the best, man. He's learned from the best. Just like that show, VFW. That's on Stars too. That's a good show too. But they got some knuckleheads out there on that show. They got some knuckleheads on that show. Who knows? That's another thing. But those two are from, I was thinking the crossover, but they can't, because those are from 2 different eras and 2 different ages. That's in the 80s, and this is the 2000s. But Tommy could cross over, but I don't know if Tommy wants to do that, because Tommy has his own show. Tommy has his own. He has his own mission. He has his own agenda. Plus, he was thought of as dead in New York, but he wanted to have that resurfaced, and then have the NYPD or the FBI go after him. Is he willing to take that chance? Is he? It's kind of cool that the Ham and Tariq's mom squashed everything, But what is the fourth episode? I mean, what's the fourth season going to bring now? It's going to bring a lot of drama. The mayor, he's going to be in for a big surprise. I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down if the FBI agents do not land Tariq as an informant like they did with his father and work with Tariq. The FBI's office is going to be in shambles. They're going to get criticized. They're gonna, everything going to get backlash at everything because of what happened. And then what happens to the mom? Where's the mom? The mom is probably, well, he said the marshal took her. So we don't know where the mom is, but it's going to be an interesting season 4. It's going to be interesting season 4. And I got good news for that. I got good news. Season 4 started writing in January. So I just read on a magazine that if things continue to go on the way they go, that Ghost Power book can come back as far as early fall for the winter time. It's not like last year this year that it started in March. The thing is that the writer's strike, but we already started. They started doing production in January of this year, and you got January, February, March, April, May. They probably have the whole story. They already probably have the whole series done already. It's just a matter of time when will they release it. And if the writer's strike didn't affect them at all, or when they was going to go on a stuff, I wouldn't know it was going to go on a writer's strike. I don't know if they did. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Let me know who you think should just get bounced. Who do you think should come back? And what do you think is going to happen to the lawyer? What do you think is going to happen to Tate? What do you think is going to happen to Tariq? What's going to happen to his mom, to his sister, to his grandmother? Everything logical that you can think of, I want to hear it. Do you think Ghost is going to come back? Do you think he's going to, and if he does it, will you take over? Will Tariq take over the spot? Is Tariq going to be the new czar of the streets of Brooklyn? Is he the one going to be running all the show? Is he going to get rid of the Tejadas? Will the Tejadas betray their mother and go with Tariq? And if that happens, you think Tariq's going to take him back? I don't think so, but this is Hollywood. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So just let me know in the comments below what you think is going to happen in season 4. And like I said, hopefully from what I've read today, season 4 may start in the on the end of this year, because production already started in January of this year. I think we just started fucking. So guys, God bless you. Take care.